Alright guys, what is up? Welcome back to another video. Today I got something special planned. I want to do a couple things, because next episode we're going to be doing a little world tour. So right now what I want to do is I want to go ahead and try to get a raid. I don't want to do like anything super major, but I want to try to get a raid in. And I've had a couple patrols around lately. Like one of them was last episode when we were working on this little pumpkin and melon farm. For sure we had a little patrol come by. I didn't have the banner guy though, I just had the other guys that I killed, so we're doing pretty well. This one's completely full again. I actually emptied it out. I actually emptied all the melons out and moved them around to there, all of those, and it's full of melons again. So we got a lot of melons. Insane amount of melons. But I want to try to get a raid triggered, so I'm gonna have to walk around and do a couple things to try to get that to happen, as well as I want to grab this because I might need that for the raid. I actually ended up getting a helmet, put a little bit of stuff on. I got some decent armor, nothing too special. But I want to see if I can get a patrol to spawn in that we can go ahead and take down. But while we're waiting, I actually need to get some more shears in those areas for my sheep, because the ones that were in there, I only put one in each. The one that's actually sheared, I think I put 2 in. And the other ones I put 1 in. So we're going to go ahead and make some shears so we can go ahead and try to fill these things up as much as possible. I'm actually going to need to get a couple more for the other ones so we can fill them all completely up. I mean, we do have a lot of wool. We're going to have to expand that storage because it's almost full. But we're going to go ahead and get some shears put in these guys. I'm actually going to keep this one for a second because I'm going to have to shear these guys. That way the whole process can start, where it'll actually shear them when they get their wool back. Just like that. Go and toss that in there. And then we'll go get a few more shears real quick. I really want a raid party to spawn in. Hopefully pretty quick. So we can go ahead and take it down and get some cool loot and stuff. I'm actually going to grab some iron from up here. Oh man, we're getting so much iron, I love it. And we're going to need that because I think 114.3 iron farms change again. So we're going to have to change up our iron farm again. So it's good to get as much iron as possible right now. So that way later on we can come back and not have to worry. Yeah, so we got those 2 that are pretty close to dead. I'm actually going to take those 2 out and use them for something else. That way we can have a completely full thing of shears. And I could actually probably put a hopper with some chests in each one so I can get a whole bunch of shears. But the first thing we need to worry about is getting that repaired. Or getting our storage system beefed up a little bit. It's almost full and we only have that 1 single chest, so I don't want it to fill up and then have the hopper minecart fill up and then have all these entities everywhere and causing lag and stuff like that. So we're just gonna go ahead and make this just a little bit bigger. Just add another double chest, that's it. Oh no, that wasn't. Nope, that's not good. Yep, that's gonna happen again, so we gotta do that. I just need to get back behind this. so I can get a hopper placed right there. So that way this one can start filling up, and this one has. So now we got plenty of space for a while. I'm gonna do a little bit of work too during this, so we can go ahead and get ready for the world tour. Maybe do a map download. I'm not sure yet. But I need to figure out. I think I put them in my ender chest. I need to find. Yep, right there. The first thing I want to work on while I'm waiting is I want to get some blocks put on top of these note blocks, because I don't want to have to be hearing that noise all the time. It's kind of annoying. So all these note blocks right here. The thing that sucks is you gotta shift click them all. The second I see a raid coming in though, especially if I can get the banner guy coming in, I'm gonna go after him. Try to get a raid triggered. Hopefully it doesn't take too long, because I just want to get it done. But as soon as we get all these on there, then we'll be good to go with this. So we don't have to hear the noise all the time as we're walking out through the basically this is like the farming industrial district where we farm stuff and do some industrial type farms and things like that. Obviously this farm could be a lot bigger. I might expand it in the future, but right now I'm just going to keep it the way it is. I'm just going to keep it the size it is for now. We might expand it in the future though. So that's something to keep in mind. But I'm going to go ahead and start working on that a little bit and hopefully be able to get a raid triggered. If not, I got a couple other things we can work on while we're waiting. So I'll be right back in just a minute, guys. Alright guys, we haven't gotten a patrol yet, but I actually finished that up and waited a little bit. Not super long, but I waited a bit. I looked around, did a couple things. I actually did something on my kelp farm because I'd realized it hadn't been running in a while. It's like, okay, why hasn't it been running in a while? Well, apparently a piece of rotten flesh got caught up right there, so it was completely full. This hopper was completely full, and then there was items on top. So I just took out that rotten flesh, threw it over here, it despawned. But what I want to work on now is some kind of an item sorting system, because we just got blocks and stuff everywhere. So I want to get some kind of sorting for this, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. So I brought my redstone box over here. We're gonna grab out some supplies, and we're gonna try to make like a little item sorting system. Rather than just having these guys, we'll get them all sorted. So I had the melons. I turned these into melons, and I figured out you can't turn them back. So the only problem is we're gonna have to stop this. So these hoppers are gonna start filling up. But there's a lot of hoppers, so I'm not too worried about them filling up. That is definitely fine. Might actually have to make a few more hoppers, but that is alright. So basically what we need to do is we need to figure out how we're going to do this. So if we bring it like, we're going to do it like this. So I'm going to need to grab some temporary blocks. Dirt ought to do. So we have it come across this way. Let's say we have it come across this way. We'll have a little output chest for overflow protection right here. And let's say if we put the hoppers this way, like so. So we'll have to dig down a tiny bit. So that way we can have, let's see, right on this block. Yeah. So we can have The chest wants to place it the right direction. So we can have our, I think our chest would go right here, like so. Yeah, because then we'd have, and then the next hoppers would be the ones that would be right there. So I think we have to pull the signal out of that one right here, right? We have to pull it out right here. And then we're gonna have to go up underneath this thing. So we can get our torches right there. Okay. And then underneath this block right here. So right here we need our repeaters. Like that. Then we should just need to throw the redstone dust down if I built this right. And we should be good to go. And we'll have to go grab, well, you just use dirt. That'll be alright for our filters. So then as soon, wait. Yeah, so then as soon as we put these in, we're actually going to have to remove those too. Need to go ahead and try to make sure we didn't get some items in there. Let's go to sleep real quick. And then we should be able to just put the hoppers in, set the filters, and then we should be good to go. We can let them filter themselves, which will be fine. But these things are such a lifesaver, these item sorting systems. We'll have to add more chests than that, of course, because this thing is insane. As you can tell, we're doing pretty well already. We just cleared it out. We're gonna have to move that chest, obviously. But if we go ahead and grab our hoppers out, not our chest, no, hoppers. Go and place our hoppers, make sure they're going the right direction. Awesome. Now, all we should have to do is go ahead and place in those hoppers, and it should, if I built it right, we should be good to go. So basically we just put some dirt in there. Some dirt in there. That one's going to filter out all the melons. Once it gets up to 41, it's going to start flowing into the chest. Right there. Should be flowing in. It's actually flowing into that chest because I'm stupid and didn't put the hoppers down. It's actually filtering into that chest. So we actually need to get those hoppers placed underneath here, because the dumb guy I am didn't do that. So we got our melons that'll start filtering into there. Pumpkins should start filtering into here. And they are. Awesome. Let's go ahead and help this out a little bit. So let's start. No. Redstone. Redstone, no. Redstone's gonna cause problems. So we'll put all that in there so we can start helping it filter itself in. We're actually gonna keep that block for a second. So we're gonna want some kind of overflow right here. So if we run out of room, or if something random like redstone or something gets in there, then we can go ahead and not have to worry about it. For now, I'm just gonna store the stuff right here. All this extra stuff. And there we go. Should be good to go with that. We can put all our redstone back. And eventually we should get pumpkins flowing in, but it's gonna give all the melons first, but eventually it'll start filling up and it'll be good to go. We just need to make it a little bit bigger, but we're not gonna worry about that right this second. I really want to get a raid going. I guess while we're waiting we can get a few things ready to go. Let's go ahead and just turn off 41 of these. So we're up here already. We're starting to get a decent amount of iron. I'm probably going to clear all this out as well. Turn it all into iron blocks. And we'll be good to go. That way we can have a few more hoppers ready to go for our next redstone project. I like to try to be stocked up on redstone. So I'll be back in just a minute. Alright guys, so I've been waiting for a while and I still got nothing. I did some work around the base while I was at it. I ended up chopping down all those trees, clearing that guy out a little bit. We got a lot to do, but I want to work on a better sugarcane farm. I did tear down the sugarcane farm that I had over by the iron farm because it was just too small and it wasn't doing anything. Hi turtles. So it was right there. It's completely gone. I need to find somewhere I want to build this. It's gonna be sort of big. Guess we could go over here and work on it. They're pretty simple to build. I'll go grab some dirt actually because I think I want to fill this spot in and put it along back here so it's not like, or I could do it up against the side all the way to the top and then all the collection would be down here. That could be pretty cool too. I think I want to try that. Like put it up this wall, use this wall as the farm. I don't have enough stuff. I did make a few more items as well, but I don't think I'm gonna have enough to make the whole thing, especially observer wise. So we got to figure out where our collection system is gonna be. So if our collection system is here, then we're gonna need dirt. Actually, we're gonna have to bring it out a couple blocks. Let me go grab some dirt. We're gonna actually have to bring that out a couple blocks, and the reason why is because if we don't, we're gonna have problems. Because we need to fit the redstone behind it. And that's another problem I have. I only have 25 pieces of redstone dust, so we're probably gonna have to collect some later, but because we're gonna have to have this, if we're gonna do it here, this row's gonna have to be where the redstone is. So the dirt's gonna have to be here, so the collection would have to be right here. Because we need to get the pistons and stuff in. So the pistons are gonna need to be right here. Actually, they're gonna need to be up one more. Pistons are going to need to be right there because the sugarcane is going to be right there, and then we can have actually even have the water back there if we want to. But we got a lot of work to do on this. Obviously, it's not even started. I'm going to have to do some more resource gathering, mostly redstone. I'm going to have to use my little cobble generator because I need some cobble. But I'm going to start working on the design a little bit and the functionality and stuff, and then I'll bring you guys back. Alright guys, so I got a little bit of a draft in. So I got my pistons, my observers, all my redstone dust up there, 7 left. This thing might be going up all the way. I'm not sure what we'll do. We'll have to figure out how we're going to do it. But we got some sugarcane in. got a little chest. I think some of the sugarcane might actually land on this block, so we might have to put some hoppers underneath that block or something as well. That way we don't lose a bunch. But right now I'm just going to grab some of this glass to kind of box this in a little bit. The collection system. So that way when the sugarcane goes out, it doesn't shoot out and miss the hoppers. It'll actually hopefully hit the hoppers. The only thing we have to worry about is it landing on that grass. I'm actually going to put some blocks under here as well. I should have done this first, but if I just go ahead and walk over here, just like that, so nothing will fall back into the water. Just like that. Now I have a sugarcane farm, the zero tick one, like El Mango's, that's actually pretty efficient when it's running. But when they patch that, I want to be ready. So I want to have this thing going and already producing sugarcane, because I'm pretty sure that's probably going to get patched, and when it does, I want to be able to have a whole bunch of sugarcane ready to go for me already. Since that's glass, we can still open that up. It's going to need to be higher, obviously, but for now, this is how we're going to do it. And we're probably not going to have hoppers once we start making it bigger. We might do like hopper minecart or something like that. I just want to make sure this is at least as high as the observers. Probably one block higher actually, so that way the sugarcane doesn't shoot out. And the reason I want to do it one block higher as well, so I can put some glass over the observers as well, because sometimes you'll get occasionally where stuff will land on the observers. We don't want it to do that. We want to get all our blocks. We want to try to make this as lossless as possible, which means we're probably going to be putting something on, like a hoppers or something underneath all the sugarcane. So if the sugarcane lands on that grass right there, then it'll still go ahead and be able to grow, or it'll still be collected that way. Now, since all this turned into dirt, is it still going to be collectible, or am I going to have to change it out for just like sand, so I won't worry about that? So I don't know if it'll grow on grass. I know it grows on dirt. Let's see, can I plant it on here? Yeah, so that should grow. I'm just going to keep it. If it doesn't start growing, I'm not 100% sure. If it doesn't grow, then we'll switch it out, but it should be okay. And we'll get to 5 that ended up here. That's basically all we're going to be able to get done on it right now, because I have 2 more pistons. Or I have 64 plus 2, but I only have 15 more observers. I don't know how I'm going to do a second layer yet, because I might actually have to put it behind the first layer, but I'm not 100% sure. So that's all we're going to get done for that right now. Hopefully it'll start producing some sugarcane. I'm really hoping it'll start producing some sugarcane. Be quiet, cat. So yeah, let's hope it does. Alright, let's head to sleep, and then we'll do something else real quick before we end off the episode. Because I actually think what I can do real quick, I actually think I can do it, is actually put I can't put the dirt over that. I don't know how I'm gonna do this because I have to bring it back one block, but I don't have space because I'm an idiot and did it like that. So I don't know how we're gonna be able to get it straight up and down. We'll have to figure that out at some point, but right now I'm not too worried about it. You guys can see that thing either checking out El Mango, or I'll just show you real quick. It's really loud, so, but you see it every once in a while. We'll get one in there, and then if you just let that run and then leave the area, since it's at spawn, it would keep going. Like when I was over there messing with my slime farm, it was still going. Anyways, guys, that's gonna go ahead and do it for this one. So hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.